Japan is a land of really cool and fascinating differences. Old ways of doing things exist next to super modern technology and innovation. Giant skyscrapers stand tall over ancient historic temples. This awesome mix creates a really interesting and unique place for visitors. From busy cities to peaceful gardens, Japan has lots of different experiences to offer. Japanese people are known for being well-behaved, polite, and respectful of tradition. They work hard and really appreciate art and culture. This mix of modern and traditional makes Japan a truly special and unforgettable place to visit.
Tokyo, the exciting capital of Japan, shows the country's special mix of old and new. Tall skyscrapers fill the sky, showing off Japan's technology. Among these modern wonders, you can find traditional shrines and temples that give you a peek into Japan's rich history. The city's food is just as diverse, from fancy restaurants to street food stands. Tokyo's nightlife is famous, with lots of fun things to do, from karaoke to nightclubs. Even though it's big and modern, Tokyo still feels calm and orderly, reflecting Japanese values of peace and respect.
Kyoto, Japan's old capital city, is full of history and tradition. With tons of temples, shrines, and gardens, Kyoto shows you Japan's rich culture. The city's traditional wooden houses and small streets create a charming and old-timey feel. Kyoto is known for its traditional arts and crafts, like calligraphy, tea ceremonies, and flower arranging. The city's Gion district is famous for its geishas, women who are skilled in traditional Japanese arts and entertainment. Kyoto's peaceful beauty and rich culture make it a must-see for anyone who wants to experience traditional Japan.
Mount Fuji, a sacred symbol of Japan. This majestic mountain, standing at 3,776 meters, is the highest peak in Japan, and has been a source of inspiration and reverence for centuries. Its nearly perfect symmetrical cone shape is a result of volcanic activity that has shaped it over thousands of years. Mount Fuji, with its amazing snowy top, is a famous symbol of Japan. It is often depicted in art, literature, and photography, capturing the imagination of people both in Japan and around the world. The mountain is particularly stunning during the winter months when its peak is covered in snow, creating a breathtaking contrast with the clear blue sky. People have seen it as a sacred mountain for a long time, and it has inspired lots of art and stories. In traditional Japanese culture, Mount Fuji is considered a sacred site and has been a pilgrimage destination for centuries. It is featured prominently in ukiyo-e prints, which are traditional Japanese woodblock prints, and in many folklore tales that speak of its mystical presence. The mountain's perfect cone shape shows the power of nature that created it. This iconic shape is not only a testament to the natural forces that formed it, but also a symbol of endurance and beauty. The sight of Mount Fuji at sunset, with its silhouette against the colorful sky, is a view that leaves a lasting impression on all who see it. Climbing Mount Fuji is like a religious journey for many Japanese people. Every year, thousands of climbers, both locals and tourists, embark on the challenging ascent to the summit. For many, this climb is not just a physical challenge but a spiritual journey, a way to connect with nature and seek personal enlightenment. The climb is hard, but worth it, with amazing views from the top. Reaching the summit rewards climbers with panoramic views of the surrounding landscape, a sight that is both humbling and awe-inspiring. The sense of accomplishment and the beauty of the vistas make the strenuous journey worthwhile. The mountain is huge, and you can see it from everywhere around, reminding everyone of Japan's natural beauty. Whether viewed from a bustling city or a quiet countryside, Mount Fuji stands as a constant reminder of the natural beauty and cultural heritage of Japan. Its presence is a source of pride and inspiration for the Japanese people, and a symbol of the enduring connection between nature and humanity.
Demographic shifts and societal impact. In recent years, Japan has been experiencing significant demographic changes that are reshaping its society in profound ways. One of the most pressing issues is the aging population. Japan is having some problems with its population getting older, with a growing number of elderly citizens enjoying their golden years. At the same time, fewer babies are being born, leading to a declining birth rate. This trend is creating a demographic imbalance that poses challenges for the future. This demographic shift is a big deal for the country's economy. With fewer young people entering the workforce, there are concerns about labor shortages and economic growth. Additionally, the way society is structured is being affected. Traditional family dynamics are changing, and there is a greater need for social services to support the elderly. The government is trying to fix these problems by implementing various policies. They are encouraging higher birth rates through incentives and support for young families. Another approach is making it easier for people from other countries to move to Japan. By welcoming international students and foreign workers, Japan hopes to mitigate the effects of its shrinking population. The government is also focusing on helping people balance work and life. By promoting flexible work arrangements and better work-life balance, they aim to make it easier for families to thrive. Even with these problems, Japan is still a strong and inventive nation. Its advancements in technology and innovation continue to drive progress and inspire the world. Japan's rich culture and cutting-edge technology have a lasting impact globally. From anime to electronics, the country's influence is felt far and wide. Japanese people are known for their resilience and ability to adapt. They have a long history of overcoming challenges and finding innovative solutions. This spirit of perseverance is evident in their daily lives, whether it's through their dedication to work, education, or personal goals. They are known for never giving up, and they are actively looking for solutions to these population problems. Through research, community efforts, and government initiatives, Japan is working towards a sustainable future.
Cultural treasures, from tea ceremonies to no theater. Japan's cultural heritage is a tapestry woven with intricate traditions and practices that have been passed down through generations. Japan has a really rich culture, with traditions passed down for many years. These traditions are not just historical artifacts, they are living practices that continue to shape the daily lives of people in Japan. From the bustling cities to the serene countryside, the essence of Japanese culture can be felt everywhere. The tea ceremony, a special way of making and serving tea, shows Japanese ideas of harmony, respect, and peace. This ritual, known as chanoyu or sado, is more than just a method of preparing tea. It is a spiritual and philosophical practice that embodies the principles of mindfulness and simplicity. Every movement in the tea ceremony is deliberate, reflecting a deep respect for the process and the people involved. Martial arts, like judo and karate, focus on discipline, self-control, and respect for your opponent. These practices are not merely physical exercises, but are also ways to cultivate mental strength and ethical values. In dojos across Japan, students of all ages learn the importance of perseverance, humility, and honor through their martial arts training. No theater, a traditional Japanese musical drama, is known for its stylized movements, fancy costumes, and haunting music. This ancient art form, which dates back to the 14th century, combines elements of dance, drama, and music to tell stories that often explore themes of human suffering and redemption. The masks worn by no actors are not just decorative, they are essential to conveying the emotional depth of the characters. These traditions give you a look into the heart of Japan and its lasting values. They offer a window into the Japanese way of life, where beauty is found in simplicity, and every action is imbued with meaning. Whether it's the tranquility of a tea garden or the disciplined practice of martial arts, these cultural practices reflect the core values of Japanese society. People of all ages still practice and enjoy them, making sure they continue for years to come. In modern Japan, these traditions are not just preserved in museums or historical sites. They are actively practiced and celebrated in everyday life. From young children learning traditional dances to elders passing down their knowledge of crafts, the cultural heritage of Japan is a living, breathing entity that continues to thrive and evolve.
An enduring legacy. Japan's impact on the world. Japan's special mix of old and new has changed the world in a big way. From its cool technology to its art, Japan continues to inspire and influence global culture. Japanese food, with its focus on fresh ingredients and beautiful presentation, is loved all over the world. Japan's animation and manga have captured the hearts of people everywhere, showing the country's creativity and great storytelling. As a nation that embraces both its past and its future, Japan's lasting legacy is one of innovation, artistry, and resilience.